Hey, welcome back, THS, to the Weekend Review with Mr. Treen and Mr. Horner.
It is good to be back here with you. We have a lot of thank yous to hand out today. We first want to highlight our school counselors. This past week was our week in which we honored the hard work that our counselors do. So we want to give a special thank you to Mrs. Praser, Mrs. Lemke, and Mrs. Lane. Thank you for everything that you do for Talmadge High School.
Yeah, and so this week was School Counselor Appreciation Week, and one of their key events was the student scheduling process. The student scheduling process is super important for it to get to become a conversation in the household. And so we ask that if you're a parent or you're a guardian, ask your son or daughter in the next couple of days, what are they scheduling for? What does THS have to offer? Because we want to see every single student in the course options that they want to be in.
It's amazing that everything that we're highlighting, our counselors have been heavily involved in this past week. They are extraordinary. Besides scheduling, they've also been involved in our Wellness Week. And they worked with Coach Shadawa to put together a wonderful week with lots of opportunities for our kids to learn how to handle themselves during difficult situations. It's highlighted by this past Wednesday, we had a wellness fair where we had a large number of guests come in and just talk and share with our kids. And I just want to give a thank you to our SROs, Officer Dornack and Officer Quillen. Thank you for coming in. Mrs. Craig, thank you so very much for talking to our students about anxiety. TRA Club, thank you for being present and providing so many interesting things for our kids to talk about and to handle. Mrs. Sippa and Mrs. Christopher, I think you were the most popular group. Thank you for bringing the dogs in. The dogs were a huge hit. And also Metro Parks, thank you for coming in and talking to our students about the importance of getting out in nature, going on hikes and going on walks.
Yeah, and so what is next up, we want you as students to use all the skill sets or the new skills that you learned this week and start to apply them in the day in and day out of your school experience. And speaking of that, on Tuesday, February 28th, we have a different day. It is the statewide ACT day. It is a virtual day for freshmen and sophomores. Our juniors will report that day. We will provide busing a little bit earlier and more details. But again, we want you guys to be ready because that's such an important day for our junior class.
So another exciting thing to talk to you about is what happened today on Friday. Now I know you're getting this video on Sunday, but today was our second Fun Friday event. And we are so thankful for the number of teachers and the number of PTSA members who came out and helped us put together a record-breaking attended event. And so today in the gym, there were over 100 kids at any given moment playing ping pong, playing basketball, playing spike ball, playing badminton. And then we also had the community room being used where kids could come in and play games, put puzzles together, color, and just hang out and have a good time. We are so thankful to have this opportunity to offer to our kids. The next event's going to be in 2 weeks, and we just want our kids to make sure that they're coming to school on time and no discipline referrals so that they can be eligible for that great event.
Yeah, and to wrap up, really, here's our challenge for the week. We are in a spot to where we are starting to speed up. You know, as a student body, slow down, make connections, and just reach out to anyone that you see that could be struggling, because that's what we're about at Talmadge High School. And one last thing is we're going to try to do this a lot more, but we need a name, a fancy name for this video. So if you see us in the hallways, give us some type of creative title that we can make for this couple minutes that we share with you guys. And again, have a great night. Go to sleep, get a good night's rest, be on time to school, be on time to school on Monday, and go Blue Devils.